Okay, second time's a charm. Not them muting this same video while it was in drafts. Let me try to get this out before they delete it. But did you know that what we've learned about the mark of the beast has been wrong? In fact, the book of Revelations is one of the most contested writings in the New Testament. Did you know that? It's because its visions clash with other ancient traditions about the end times and how we're recalled. But we'll eventually get there. But for now, let's start with this. Many of us were led to believe that the mark is some future system, a chip implanted in the hand and the forehead. Yes, while we're beginning to see technology move that way, the mark isn't a future system, but it's actually upon us right now. And it's been a part of every generation, subtle, sly, and hidden in plain sight. And the mention of the palm and the forehead isn't about a forced microchip. The mark actually existed back in Caesar Nero's reign and beyond. But I'll let you study the punishments he gave to those who refused to comply, and it wasn't about tech. Today, the mark is a spiritual and behavioral thing. It's about your oaths and your allegiances to what you give your mind and your deeds to. In fact, it shows up when we idolize sports teams, even fighting and killing for them, when we worship celebrities, when we profit off of corrupt digital systems, when we consume things branded with evil and never question it. But here's the deepest layer. The mark reveals itself when you act out of fear, when you surrender your authority to systems because of threat, penalty, or loss. This is in fact what the disciples were trying to teach us, to abandon allegiance to any power that replaces God's. Because if you're truly a saint, no one can force you into compliance or compromise. Because God saves and God will always provide. And what we don't realize is that many of us are already marked, not by a chip, but by what we worship and fear. It's time to dismantle those altars now.
Barakati Yahweh, Barakati Yahweh Shah, Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Wakahak Wadash, and double honor to the elders and apostles, men of great millstone, and to the rest of the brethren on down that's teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Shalom Bayashah Dawadah, to the Hakim and Akwat that's out to repent, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, whose fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, Yasher Allah. Shalom to you, Mashpachah. Mr. Hakarab coming to you with a quick one. Hey, matter of fact, let me just open them. Let's go be real quick. Proverbs. And I'm gonna grab this one first. Let's read this one. Proverbs 14. All right, slide here. Proverbs 14. And I'm gonna go down to verse 15. And it says what? The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his goings. You see, and the simple believeth every word. See, and if you simple, you will believe that words from a simple-minded person. Let's grab it. Proverbs 9 and 13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. See, so if you simple, you will take heed to that. You'll take heed to what she said. Why? Because if you simple, she's simple. What's that make? Y'all simple. Stupid. See? Don't know nothing. You're always running their damn mouth. And then you got a smile on your face thinking that that's the way you will be in the time of Jacob's trouble. No. That ain't what you will be. And you're going to have a smile on your face in the time of Jacob's trouble. See? You're going to be crying. You're going to be looking out. Eyes going to be darkened. You know, like the scriptures say, gross darkness to people. Yeah, you ain't going to be having that smile on your face in that time. See? Sitting back talking about some damn the mark of the beast is during the time of Nero. Don't understand nothing, man. During the time of Nero, that's when the mark of the beast was going on. J- just don't make no goddamn sense. See, matter of fact, let me grab this real quick. Don't make no fucking sense. Let's grab this. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 5. Is that what I want? Let's see. Ecclesiastes. Where you at? Slock. No, matter of fact, let me just read. I'm all at the. That's why I'm at the wrong damn book. Ecclesiastes. Just waking up and mine ain't clicked in yet. The spirit activated, but my mind ain't activated with it. Let's grab this. Habakkuk 1 and verse 1 and 5. Behold, ye among the heathen, and regard and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days which ye will not believe, though it be told you. See, and he said he will work a work in our days, in the end time, when this thing gonna take place. But guess what? You gonna have a lot of our people, they not gonna believe, although these things be told to them. See, you just can't take heed to what's being told to you. You always sometimes these women of our nation, they always gotta run their mouth. See, like the brothers always say, you don't even have to do nothing. All you gotta do is sit your silly asses, simple asses back and just repent. You know, if you got a man of the Lord, serve him and do what's pleasing to Yahweh Shem Shah. And then, hey, you gonna be good. Y'all don't have to do anything. But they always want to be to have a voice and to have and to make a name for themselves and to be uh cons- considered in the minds of people with their presence being acknowledged. You don't have to do that. Just shut your goddamn asses up. But they always want to run their goddamn mouth. Always want to be heard. Just like the scripture says that a woman, a loud crying woman should be heard to scare off the enemy. See? But they use their mouths to scare off you. To scare you off because you are the enemy. Always running their damn mouth, man. Sitting back talking about the mark of the beast actually came out in Nero. If you know anything, you would know you're in the second leg of the Roman Empire. But I grabbed that one, but let me get this one too. Habakkuk 2 and start at verse 3. Now, let me start at 2. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that read it. And what you think going on right now? What you think going on right now? The running is us going to and fro. It's us proclaiming this truth. That's the running. See? And what they doing? They running and going to do what? And passing this message to our people. So they have the information and instructions on what to do and what not to do in this time. You ain't establishing no faith of knowing these things will come during the time of the end time. You think Revelation the 13th chapter is talking about Nero's time? You got to be stupid as hell. Just dumb as hell, man. These motherfuckers are stupid as hell. But let me continue. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. What? But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, meaning what? Though it tarry, meaning though it ain't happened yet, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, meaning wait for it, because it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. See, and this thing is gonna take place during our time. It ain't coming no during no time of no damn Nero. And then to show you how stupid and simple motherfuckers is, people don't pay attention to when they talking. They just like to hear themselves talk. Here it is, you sitting back talking about, oh, it was during the time of Nero. But then you transform today, and then you talking about today is, no, I thought you said it was during the time of Nero. And then she said in this time it's the worship of celebrities and all this old stupid ass shit. But wait a minute, it can't be that if it was in the time of Nero. It can't be nothing that you applying to today. Just simple as hell, man. That's why y'all need to be quiet, man. And y'all think this is a game? The Most High gonna wipe that goddamn smile off your face with fear. He gonna wipe the smile off your face with fear, man. And then you ain't gonna be running your mouth in that day. You gonna have a closed mouth and fearful eyes. Niggas need to be quiet. Y'all always, and it's always these damn so-called women don't even acknowledge themselves as Israelites. They always walk around talking about I'm black this and I'm black that. Y'all need to be the fuck quiet. What makes you know any goddamn thing when you don't even accept who you are as the people of the Lord? The people of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You people are something else, man. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. See, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. You see? And one of my favorites, when you go into St. John, what is that? Is that 14:28? You know, now, when Yahweh made this statement, is that it? No, 29. See, now when Mashiach made this statement, he was speaking concerning when you see these things come to pass pertaining to him, that you might believe. But that's pertaining to all this truth. That's pertaining to the words of prophecy. See? Meaning, matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. Revelations 19 and verse 10. And it says, what? And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh is the spirit of prophecy. So when these prophecies start coming forth, when you start seeing these things, guess what? This also applies to that. And he says, what? And now I have told you before it come to pass. What is that? Meaning everything Yahweh spoke about concerning these things. When Yahweh was speaking about the things that was going to happen to him, when you saw it come to pass, that's supposed to establish you in the faith. See, matter of fact, you know, you got another thing, like when he said to Thomas. Matter of fact, let me just grab that and come back. I'm gonna grab it real quick before it blows the wind. Right? You come into St. John 20, right? And let's go down to my point. St. John 20 and I think around 29 around there. See, yeah, 29. Just to the point. I don't want to read into the context, but just to make a point. St. John 20 and 29. Yahweh said unto Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen me and yet believe. So blessed are you that believe when you hearing these things, although you haven't seen them yet, but you believe they're going to come to pass. And when these things come to pass, that's supposed to do what? That's supposed to give you more belief. more belief. St. John 14:29. And now I have told you before it come to pass. And when he says anything, when anything be told to you before it come to pass, what is it? What is it? Let's see what it is. Come back. Isaiah, right? Isaiah 42 and verse 9. And it says what? Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them. You see that? These are the words of prophecies. Meaning before you see it come to pass, he tells it to you. See? So you'll know. And you're supposed to be having faith in the things of what you're being told. And then when you see it come to pass, that's supposed to further establish you in that faith. See? But you through if you don't even believe what is said being told to you first. You scrambling and scraping and scrambling, uh, scratching at the walls and shit, trying to talk about it's the it came out in Nero's time, but then you talking about in this time that it's some damn some worship of some damn celebrities and all this other nonsense. Where it can't be two, it can only be one. If you saying that it was during the time of Nero, well then it can't be nothing in this time because it already came to pass. See, but it have not already came to pass. See, that's the problem with our people, man. Always running their mouths, man. See, because they don't have no belief. Ain't no belief in no motherfucker like that. If you're not believing what's being told to you that is going to come to pass, what makes you? Hey, boy, I'll tell you. Matter of fact, I want to get that. That one just popped into my head with that Ezekiel the 12th chapter. But let me grab this. St. John 14:29. And now I have told you before it come to pass. When it is come to pass, ye might believe. You see that? Meaning, when you see these things, that's the main problem with our people. And Mashiach knew that. That's why he told that to Thomas. Because he know our people had that issue then, and they have that issue now. That you always got to see something in order to believe, man. But Yahushua said, no, be established in the faith, although you have not seen something. Be established in the faith of when you being told something, you believe in what you're being told. See? This is why he made that statement in St. John the 17th chapter. See? When you're being told something, you got to believe in that when you're being told. What it says in 20, it says what? And it says what? Neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word. So it's something that you're going to be told, and then you're going to believe on Yahweh Shine the things he said, just simply by the words you speaking, by the words being spoken into you. See, you don't always have to see something in order to be established in the faith. That already be given to you when you just believe in the words, man. But you Jason, something else, man, something else. But let me grab that Ezekiel, right? Let me grab that real quick before that blew away with the wind, right? Ezekiel 12. Let me see. Let's start at 22. Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Yasharallah saying, the days are prolonged, and every vision faileth? Tell them therefore, thus said Yahweh power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Yasharallah, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. For there shall be no more any vain visions, nor flattering divinations within the house of Yasharallah. For I am Yahweh, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall no more be prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, O hard-headed ass motherfuckers, will I say the word and will perform it. said Yahweh, power. Again, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come. And he prophesied of the times that are afar off. Therefore say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, said Yahweh. You see that? So these things will happen, man. See? And when he says that them that run, let them run that read it, let's go to it. Daniel, the 12th chapter. And what it says, But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. See? So when he said those that seal, hey, many go run to and fro. You heard what he said in Habakkuk. He says, him that run, that read it. See? So in this time, many is running to and fro. That's a sign. But the other elder did a lesson, I think yesterday, day before yesterday or something, talking this with, I think it was yesterday, the brother not Zakba, when they talking about this simple, soft, weak Jake running around talking about that, oh yeah, see, this is not a sign. This is not a sign that this is the awakening or the day before yesterday. This is not a sign. You crazy. You seeing minions running to and fro. The minions to and fro is what you see brothers doing on the highways and hedges and doing sit-down lessons. See, of what? Proclaiming his truth. And this is going to happen in the end time, not during the time of Nero. Although the elders of old, the apostles of old was doing that then, but that wasn't the finisher. This is the finisher of the running to and fro in our time, in the time of the end. And knowledge shall be increased. What? And knowledge shall be increased. You see that? And how is this knowledge being increased? How is this information going for? Let you know what time you in. What did he say in Romans 10? And what is that? In verse 18, what it says? But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. You see that? So these words has been running to and fro. See? They went on to the ends of the world. See? If it didn't, she wouldn't be running around running her mouth and saying nothing that pertains about the book of Revelations. She wouldn't be saying nothing. Nothing. See? And that ain't something she came up with her own conclusion. She been hearing that from she done heard that from somebody. See? But she have not heard the correct. So when you go to that Revelations, the 13th chapter, Revelations 13, let's go down to it. See, then she don't even know what this is talking about. See, when it says, I beheld a beast coming up out of the earth, what is it talking about? It's talking about I see another rise. So wait a minute. So when he's seeing this vision right here, what time period was this when John the Revelator got these visions? It was during the time of the Roman Empire. So when he said, I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, this can't be talking about the Roman Empire because he's saying, I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. You see? Matter of fact, let's go up. And he giving you a two-part to that fourth beast right here. Let me start at verse 1, Revelations 13 and 1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast. And what was he at when he was standing upon the sand of the sea? He was on the island of Patmos, you know, basically salt mines. It was basically a prison. See? And it says what? And saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns. And what? And upon his heads the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like a leopard, and the feet was the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. And that great authority is what? When they sit back ruling the earth. when these Edomites got their time of ruling the earth. Just like it said in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And it says what? And I saw one of his heads. What? One of his heads, as they were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. Now it said the beast had 7 heads, and he said he saw one of his heads as they were wounded to death. Which head was this that was wounded to death? Do she even know that? No, she don't know that. I bet you she don't know that unless she done heard it from somebody else. See, but one of the heads is the 6th head that received the deadly wound, and that 6th head was wrong. See, and it says what? And his deadly head and his deadly wound was healed. What happened when a deadly wound was healed? It came back to life, the rebirth. And when did that rebirth start? It started during the Renaissance period. The British Empire was being established, which was established in the 7th head. See, and then it says that beast, right? Now who ride up on the back of that beast? See, who ride on the back of the beast? That 8th head, which is America. So in this time period, this was going to be taking place, and who's going to be when the mark of the beast is going to be instituted during the time of the what? The 8th head, not during the time of the 7th head. It's going to be instituted during the time of what? The 8th head, during the time of that son of perdition. You know, that one that's predestined for destruction. That 8th head. These stanky ass Edomites. So it ain't talking about during the time of Nero. It's talking about after the time of Nero, during the future time. And guess what? That goddamn red devil, he back right now. And it says what? Let's start at 13. Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. And the image of the beast ain't talking about no goddamn picture. See, it says that what? That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. It ain't talking about that he killed. It's talking about Nero. And then these dudes was running around now talking about some goddamn picture. No, man. Because if then you gotta say the image of the beast is a goddamn picture. Are you stupid? See? All these people stupid as hell, man. But it says what? And he causing all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And the Moses said to me, yeah, this is your volition. You know, your hands is an action and your mind is a thinking. Man, shut up, man. Shut up. Because if that was the case, we've been had the mark of the beast and your ass been through. Because we've been doing all kind of wicked shit with our hand and thinking all kind of wicked, abominable shit with our minds. So if that's the case, you already got the mark of the beast and your ass through. See? So that ain't it. It's something physical. It's something that's that you're gonna know. It's right in your damn face and you still wanna buck up against it. See? Still wanna buck up against it. Don't make no goddamn sense. And it says what? That no man might buy or sell. What do you buy something? Once again, this ain't talking about during the time of Nero. It's talking about in the end time. See? This is the final stage of these Edomites, a financial thing. It's just the final stage of their financial infrastructure. It's just the final stage, the extra instrument that they're going to use in this end time. And they ain't gonna go past this. They ain't gonna go past that. See, because this is like if I can say this is a nail in the coffin. They're not going to go past that system. When they institute the mark of the beast, their system is not going to advance any further than that. That's it. That signifies their end. And then Yahweh Shemel Shah kicks off everything else. That has to happen first. See? It has to happen first. And you can't have World War III take place first, and then when World War III take place first, and then all hell breaks loose, and then what? How was we tempted? This was gonna be a part of that Jacob's trouble. that M.O.T.B. This also will be a part of Jacob's trouble. You see? As a matter of fact, let me see this real quick. Let me grab this. Revelations. What is that? Is that 3? Is it 3 and 10? Or 2 and 10? Right. And what it says, Revelations 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. You see, that hour of temptation, this is going to be taking place during the time of Jacob's trouble. You see, and you're going to be tempted within that hour, whether you go submit to these damn devils and take it or not. See, and it's going to come upon all the world. See, and the world don't have to consist of every single person that's in the earth, of every single landmass, because you got places in the earth where they don't even have anything to do with this westernized place, this westernized system. I mean, you got little lands and islands where people is at that they don't even have a monetary system. They'll hit your ass with a spear and throw you and cut your damn throat and put you in, take you in the woods somewhere and eat your ass in a gravel made oven. Shit, you know. So they ain't talking about that. What world is it talking about? It ain't gonna come up on everybody. See, because I'm gonna repeat it again. You got places within this earth that they don't even use. Man, you take your ass there, man, they'll hit your ass with a spear or a bow and arrow or something that they had made out of the trees and kill your ass and snatch you off in there like the movie Green Inferno and slide your ass in a gravel made oven and eat your ass so they damn sure ain't gonna be presented with the mark of the beast. They don't even have a monetary system. You see? So it ain't literally talking about everybody, man. It's just talking about these people within their empire, within their world, within their system. See? And we already know. We talking about all these systems. When these Hamites got a system that they try to basically join on to these Edomites, whether American or Russia. And then you got these other motherfuckers. It's all interconnected with these kingdoms, with the Edom and the other nations. See? But the point is, it's gonna come up on all these motherfuckers that got these monetary systems. Because they all go adopt it. But once again, the point I'm trying to make is this the time of that Jacob's trouble you will go through. And either you go get it or you're not. If you're not gonna get it, you're gonna be ousted. See, but I don't want to be going into further into that. But the point is, you're gonna be. This is the time of Jacob's trouble, man. You see what it says? Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. This ain't talking about during the time of Nero. See, and we gonna be tested. See, but the elect is the only one that's gonna pass the test anyway. See, so these people is true, but I don't want to bring out too much more on it. I just want to, just hey, I just wanted to bring this out through the spirit, just to bring out something. But these jakes need to shut their damn mouth, man. You need to shut their damn mouth. The truth is being told to you, and just believe what's being told to you, and do what you got to do, so you can fall up under this umbrella when Yahweh Shah said what. And you see what he says? But thou hast kept, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. See, you want to fall under that umbrella. See, you want to fall under that. So you need to believe the words that's spoken unto you and let that suffice. Instead of you trying to promote and push something else, your young ass gonna be through, man. That smile and everything will get wiped up off your damn face. But I'm ending off there, giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shabbat Shem Kahakwadash. Shalom, Yahshua. Shalom, Lava Karim Shah Yashala. Shalom.